Hello and welcome back to Gear from the Shed. Yesterday I posted a video regarding the Miops trigger when I basically rubbished it. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. It was a single feature that I wanted, the laser feature, and I just couldn't get it to fire. Now, as it happens, I've been in touch with Miops since, and it was actually user error. So Miops, I apologise profoundly for rubbishing your products on that side of things. It wasn't your product, it was me, which is not really a surprise because, you know, although I like technology, I'm not great with it. So I'm going to do another review here, or another run through basically, and show you the product again. So I'll just turn everything on. I've got it wired up to my strobe, that's the Godox Wistro AD600BM, excuse me, and it's going to be triggering that. So if I turn the unit on, it comes up with the Miops logo and then goes straight into the lightning mode. To operate the unit, you use the right hand button to take it, you use the centre button to take it into the parameters that can be changed. Now that's set at 79% sensitivity. It's something you have to play with. Obviously, you change the sensitivity, according to the lighting conditions. Now to start the unit running, you actually press the centre right hand button, and that puts it in running mode. So every time I fire this flash now, you should see a red light appear here. That indicates that that is firing the camera. Working great. To come out of running mode, you hit the centre left hand button. That takes you back into the settings, and then to come out of it completely, you hit that button again. It takes you back into the main menu. So the next one is sound. Again, hit the centre. We've got it set at sensitivity 69%. You can also set a delay on this one, and you've got a lock function. Again, I'm not too sure what the lock function will do, but we'll have a go. So to set it going, you press the right centre button again. That's now in running mode, and every time I tap this box, it should flash. Great. So we come out of that by pressing the centre left hand button. That takes us into the parameters again, and then come out of it completely by centre left hand button again. Next operation is time lapse. Hit the right hand button in the centre again. I've got this set up, I'll just change that. Got it set up to 2-second intervals and to take 6 shots. Now as soon as I press this right hand centre button, that should start operating, and you should see a countdown. Again, works perfectly, does exactly what it says on the tin. The exposure side of things, apparently you set the camera on bulb mode and set your exposure to that, and that can adjust it. So we'll come out of that by pressing the centre left hand button. We'll now go into the mode that I wanted, the laser mode. So if I click on that to set it, before I set the actual laser on, and take this threshold down, you should see at some stage an LM appear. Now LM is laser mode. Now this is what I was doing wrong yesterday. I was taking no notice of that at all. I was just setting the laser up, firing it into the thing and trying to trigger it, and obviously it wasn't working. So the way you actually set it up is you take the threshold down until you've got that, and then take it back up and make sure you're within the parameter. You need to lose that LM. So it's lost it at 71, so I'll take it up to 75. Right, so that's now in LM mode. If I turn the laser on now and fire it at it, that has now reappeared. So now we'll set it going by pressing the centre right hand button. That's now in running mode. So every time I break that beam now, that flash should fire. works like a dream now. Left hand centre button to bring you back out into the parameters. Left hand centre button to take you back out into the actual menu. HDR, pretty self-explanatory. It'll take up to 5 shots, 2 above, 2 below, centre. Set it however you want it. Take your HDR shots. The DIY menu, I haven't got a clue. Don't know what it is. We'll read up on it, and if I find it useful, I'll do another video on it. Same with the scenario. So now we're back to lighting. So what I'll do now is I'll introduce the smartphone. Oh, just bear with me a second. I just need to. I'll just kill the program completely. So when you first start your the app, it comes up with this. And it's actually found demo there for some reason. Let's come out of it again. It's looking for it now. Now it's found it. It's found the actual unit. So you click on the unit, and now we're into the actual modes. So if I now go on to lightning, I've got that set at a parameter of 79. And as soon as I press start, you should see this display change. It's brought us into the sensitivity. So now, every time I hit the flash again, that should trigger the camera, which it does. Okay. So we'll stop that. We'll come back out, and we'll go to the next one, which is sound. As soon as I hit start, that should change, which it has done, and it's now in the sound running mode. So every time I tap, obviously you need to set your sensitivity. I've not got it set quite right. So I'll stop that mode, come back out. We're into laser next, which is my favourite one. Now we know that at 78 we're okay with laser, so I'll press it on start. It's in running mode. We'll fire up the beam. So it's on the actual sensor itself. Just bear with me a second. I'll move the unit. Let's see if we've got it in the right place. Yes, we have. So that's working exactly as it should work now. So we'll come out of that. We'll stop that section. We'll come out of it, and we'll now go into time lapse. Again, you can set your interval. I've got that set at 5 seconds, so we'll move that down to 1 second. We'll set the limit of 4 shots. As soon as I hit start, that should count a second and then do it. There we go. So that's the Miops Smart trigger. Works a dream now that I know how to use it, which always makes things easier. Would I recommend it as a trigger? Yeah, it does what it says on the tin, so I'm quite happy now. I can use it in the knowledge that I know how to set it up, and it's going to be reasonably consistent. Would I recommend it price wise? Probably not. It don't feel great. I mean, it's a nice unit, and the display's okay, but the display could be a lot better. For the amount of money that you're paying, the screen could be a lot brighter. It could have a backlight. It could be touch sensitive, so you can touch screen. The unit could be made out of a better quality ABS plastic. It could feel more durable. But having said that, it does work. It does what it says on the tin. I'm a happy man now. I don't feel like I've wasted my money, and I'm going to go out and shoot with it and see what I get. Hopefully we'll get some thunderstorms, but that's probably highly unlikely around here, but you never know. So yeah, that's it. That's just once again, I'd like to apologise to Miops. I removed the videos straight away as soon as I started talking to them. I did put them up in haste. I was frustrated simply because I'd spent quite a lot of money on this unit and it didn't do what I wanted it to do, through no fault of theirs, I might add. So yeah, so thumbs up. on the actual unit's usage and the actual application, kind of a half thumb for the actual product itself, in as much as construction and such. So I hope you've enjoyed this gear from the shed. Hope to see you next time. Thank you.